Hey there, everybody. I hope you are doing well. I wish I could be there with you in person. I am traveling today, and this will be the first time since I've been CEO that I've missed the opening of the AAAS HBCU Making an Innovation Showcase. The first time that I've missed an in-person one, and I'm really regretful of that. But I know this is going to be a terrific experience for all of you. Our first AAAS HBCU Making an Innovation Showcase was held in 2018. And since then, we've been awarded 2 National Science Foundation grants, which have supported teams from 25 HBCUs and approximately 300 students and faculty participants. And I'm excited to acknowledge the 8 HBCUs that are represented in the 2022 cohort. Alabama A&M University, Bowie State University, Jackson State University, the Lincoln University of Missouri, Morgan State University, North Carolina A&T University, Philander Smith College, and Tuskegee University. It is so amazing to have you all here. I want to take a moment. While you're all listening to acknowledge the AAAS HBCU Making an Innovation Advisory Board. They have served for 3 years and provided countless hours of service, guidance, expertise, and support to this program. And they are an incredibly valuable contributor to the success of this program, to what you're gonna experience. I have to start by saying that, look, HBCUs are uniquely positioned to support invention, innovation, entrepreneurship, all the things that we need to both increase our well-being and to increase our prosperity. And that's partly due to the fact that they produce high numbers of PhDs in STEM, in science, technology, engineering, and medicine, despite being under-resourced. HBCUs are the baccalaureate origin for many African-American students who go on to obtain PhDs in STEM fields. And we need that. We need that because if we're gonna cure cancer, if we're gonna go to Mars, if we're gonna reduce health disparities, if we're gonna design the next wonderful product or gadget, we need everybody at the table. We need the brain power of everybody, and that doesn't come. It comes from having a wide aperture on science and technology. And Alondra Nelson at the White House, she's the science advisor to the president. Alondra has this great line that she says that I like to paraphrase, which is that it matters who's sitting at the table designing these things. It matters who's at the table when the algorithm is developed. It matters who's at the table when the clinical trial is designed. It matters because we need that wide aperture to ensure that we're also having the greatest outcomes for everybody. So I'm so incredibly proud that AAAS is involved in that, and I'm incredibly proud to be partners and collaborators with HBCUs in making that happen. The top 10 institutions to produce Black or African-American engineering PhD recipients between 2015 and 2019 include 5 HBCUs. And here I got to give a shout out, 3 of which are represented in this year's cohort. Tuskegee University, Morgan State University, and North Carolina A&T University are all among those top 10 institutions. And that's extraordinary. And it's wonderful to have you represented here at the showcase. And STEM is at the core of students being able to identify paths to achieving the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. It's critical. You have to have science, technology, engineering, and medicine if we're going to achieve those goals. And so with the support of the National Science Foundation HBCU UP program, AAAS is able to support HBCUs and their students working towards aspirational goals in invention, innovation, making, and entrepreneurship. And AAAS sustains its relationships with HBCUs in a variety of ways, in addition to the showcase. We do, obviously, convenings like this. We also host HBCU presidents in listening sessions. We want to partner in their advocacy. It is important to the AAAS that the advocacy that is done by HBCUs is amplified is complemented by the work that we do here at AAAS. We do a lot of that work ourselves. We also want to be making sure that we are good partners and collaborators in the priorities of the HBCUs. So we maintain those listening sessions with the HBCU presidents. We also, I have the privilege of serving as an inaugural council member of the United States Patent and Technology Office, the USPTO, Council for Inclusive Innovation. This is a council at the PTO, sorry, the Patent and Trademark Organization. This council is about ensuring that the people who are applying for patents include a diverse range of experience, of thought, of race, ethnicity, gender. We want to make sure that as people make inventions, as they have ideas, as they express their creativity, that they're able to protect that intellectual property through the patent process, and then by garnering new partnerships to support innovations at HBCUs. An example of that is this year, we're excited to welcome a new showcase sponsor, VentureWell. VentureWell is graciously providing increased funding for the pitch competition prize money. Go win that. They're also helping to support promotional signage and media products, and they're supporting transportation and lodging for this year's first place team to attend the 2023 HBCU Week Conference. That's so incredibly exciting. Just one example of the new partnerships that we're able to catalyze with the HBCUs. So I want to congratulate every one of you for being here. I want to welcome you once again to the 2022 AAAS HBCU Making Innovation Showcase, and I want you to get to know everyone around you. This cohort of people that you're going to meet, that you're going to work with, that you're going to form ties over and relationships with while you're breaking bread together. That is incredibly important. You need networks. You need the people that are around you. You're going to call them hopefully 10 years from now and 20 years from now. And you're going to call me 10 years and 20 years from now because we're all a part of your network now. That's how we're going to make progress together. That's how we're going to do wonderful things for our community. And that's how I expect every one of you to be successful. And if I were there in the room right now, I'd be taking a picture of every one of you because I like being able to point out 10 years from now, I knew this person when. I knew this person when they were just starting out, and look what they've become. They've become leaders in industry. They've become leaders in academia. They've become Nobel Prize winners. They have become the next generation of people who will rise up and lead across this great nation. So thank you very much for being here, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful showcase. Thanks, everybody.